Hey Taurus, it's B with New Dawn Tarot, and I'm here to do your monthly reading for the month of May. Happy birthday to Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It cannot possibly resonate with every single person. So, but surely there will be a message in here for you somewhere. All right, so let's get started. I have already shuffled and meditated on the cards. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of May. And my wrist is hurt, so just kind of bear with me if I shuffle wonky. It's because I'm kind of in a little bit of pain. So, anywho's, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the month of May? What is in store for Taurus in the month of May? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for Taurus for the month of May. Birthday month. Taurus season. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, one more shuffle and then we will get into the reading. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. What does Taurus need to know for the month of May? Underneath the deck, we have the High Priestess. Three of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Knight of Swords. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, King of Pentacles, there you are, and Temperance. What's Taurus need to know for the month of May? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Cups, the Sun, and Four Swords. It's a couple of fours here. A couple of fours here. So something about your stability here. Very positive though with the Sun here. Okay, let's see what we got. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, so I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm a double Sagittarius, so I have a tendency to be extremely blunt and tactless. So I'm going to try to do my best to be as delicate as possible because this is not an easy reading, okay? This is going to be this is kind of a difficult conversation that I'm going to have with you. So this could be either pertaining to you directly or the person that you're dealing with. So take it in stride and just apply it to your situation as it resonates. Don't make it fit. Don't be offended by what I have to say. I'm only here to help you and guide you, and we have free will. So this information is going to possibly help you avoid this situation that we're about to get into here. So please, if you are a delicate, sensitive Taurus, which most of you aren't, but if you are, go ahead and click off because I don't want to offend you or upset you. I'm just here to help you. After all, you came to my channel to watch this video, so you obviously are needing some information. This information is going to be tough. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is difficult. This is being difficult on purpose. This is being very cutting and petty and hurtful and spiteful. This is coming from a place of insecurity to have this false sense of control and power. The Three of Pentacles in its own right is a very positive card. It is a very positive card. This is coming together to work together. This is building something together. It's the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords that's really going to fuck it up. And this is difficult conversations. It's not really a difficult it's going to lead to a difficult conversation because you're going to have to apologize and explain yourself. But this is fighting. This is aggressive fighting. This is fighting. This is tough communication. This is spiteful communication. This is petty arguments. This is cutting, cruel, and saying things to hurt people. This is coming from a massive place of insecurity. These are using your words to inflict pain. And this is not something that you can never take your words back. What you say is out there. You can possibly have, like I said, that difficult conversation after the main event of the fighting to explain yourself and kind of soothe over and damage control all you want. But those wounds that you inflict with your words, especially if they're intended to hurt, will leave a scar. You will never be able to erase that. You will inflict pain intentionally on someone to gain control and power and to inflict harm, to hurt, because you are coming from a place of fear and hurt. This is something that no matter the amount of damage control if you have that opportunity to do so after the fact, no amount of damage control is going to regain the respect that you lost from the words that were chosen. Words, you can ask for forgiveness and you can apologize, but that pain and that the wound that you inflicted or that was inflicted by this argument here will never be forgotten. It won't. And so be mindful of that. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Again, these cards do have their positive meanings, but with these difficult cards up here, this Five of Swords and Knight of Swords, these two cards right here are very strong. And when they are paired with these cards right here, it is absolutely, no doubt about it, no way around it. This is all about maintaining control. And it can be verbal abuse, emotional abuse, control abuse. This is really coming from a place of fear and it's kind of like this is coming from a place of needing to have that control to feel safe, and it can backfire, as you know. I mean, this is needing to know. This is the and it's right in the middle of the spread, this Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is needing needing to know where that person is at all times, needing an immediate response from a text. This is somebody that needs to call somebody 10 times a day to know where they are. This is that, and paired with the Four of Pentacles, this is that ironclad grip that somebody has on, controlling the outcome of a situation. And especially paired with the Emperor here, this is a controlling, this is a digging in the heels. The King of Pentacles here, really being stubborn and controlling, and just taking a deep breath and walking away from a situation. When you feel so overwhelmed and overcome with the need to control the situation, to manipulate it, to control it to your or their desired outcome. It's a recipe for disaster, and it's not going to work. Now, Emperor, King of Pentacles, Temperance. This is a you, obviously, with the King of Pentacles, but this is also somebody else as well. So I'm not putting the blame entirely on you. I believe that there is one party that is very cool and distant and aloof, and then the other party that is causing the other party to be very anxious, controlling, nervous, fearful, and reacting out of fear instead of reacting out of a place of fear instead of a place of love. Okay, so there is this dynamic here that's causing one's actions is causing a negative reaction out of the other person, whoever this is, whatever this is. There's this dynamic here of control and then reacting out of fear. I hope that makes sense. It's quite interesting. It seems like one person can see the other person. It's kind of like trying to force it's forcing a desired outcome. But it can also be the other person's behavior and the way that they're coming across you and interacting with you is causing this maybe this not so attractive, controlling, naggy side of the other person that's not, it's, I hope that's making sense. It's really hard to explain in words, but I see how both parties are to blame here. But you can only control yourself, okay? So if you are dealing with somebody that's trying to use their power to control, use their power to be very cold and shut off and distant, and that's causing the other person to react out of a place of, oh my God, like they're gonna leave me. I'm not, I'm not going to get this. The expectations that I have already placed on this relationship, I'm not going to get that desired outcome, the outcome that I'm wanting. It's this power. It's a power situation here that needs to be completely avoided because it's only bringing out the worst out of each other. Now, I can see how this is where this is coming from, because this Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. This is a highly desirable individual that is either you or the person you're dealing with. So I can see how this is like you can see how this would be. And it's all fantasy, really. I mean, you can see how this could be like a life of luxury, or, this is like the ideal ending to your story, happily ever after, never needing to worry about money or whatever. But this is not something that's not really love, is it? It's really just kind of using the other person for what they have to offer, in a sense, sometimes. Not everyone. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but this is really kind of holding on to a desired outcome. This is the person you think is going to provide you the lifestyle that you think. I don't know how to explain that, but there's something there about that as well. There is also this need to really, when you're feeling, if you are the one that's feeling a little out of control, like you have no control of the situation, you don't know where the other person stands, or you don't know where you stand with the other person, you don't know what the other person's thinking or feeling, or, what their expectations are, and it's kind of driving you crazy, like batty. And as women, I understand this, okay? We have a tendency to do that, especially when we're dealing with a man that's not very open and forthcoming, especially when you're dating. this is kind of a signal for you to kind of remove yourself from the situation and really kind of lean on your friends. Don't forget to cultivate your friendships while you're dating. Don't get so obsessed and sucked into this relationship because you're feeling like you're out of control here. If you're feeling that way, really step out of the situation and go to your friends. Really cultivate those relationships that are going to give something back to you at this time. Because at this time, I'm really feeling like if you're dating the person that you are highly interested in is probably not giving you the attention that you are craving at this time. So please reach out to your friends and cultivate those friendships. It will actually help the relationship that you're trying to build. Give it a breather. When you're dealing with someone that's trying to control every situation, needs to know where you're at, calls you 5,000 times a day, expect a text immediately after you text them, that can be very tiresome and it can drive people apart. It really is. You will lose your respect. You'll lose your ground. You can lose your grounding. Let's see what else. Where was I going with that? There is also this, and another reason that I'm saying cultivate your friendships. Really lean on your friends at this time. Don't put so much on the person that you're dealing with, because I can see the person that you're dealing with is a boss. They have a lot going on, so their inattention doesn't necessarily mean that there's no interest there. It just means that they're busy. And if they're busy, they really don't need someone nagging them. This is a highly desirable person that you are after, or you are the highly desirable person. The benefit of kind of stepping out of that consumption, like there's a huge consumption that I'm feeling here, and it's not translating well, if that makes sense. It's causing these negative behaviors, these negative words, these negative traits. It's kind of triggering this fear of intimacy and, causing this wall. Like it's like if there's no drama, then there's really no chemistry. That's false. Okay, if that's if you think that there has to be drama in order for that to be love, then you are absolutely positively 100% wrong, and you are with the wrong person. So heads up there. Another reason that you should indulge in your friendships at this time when you're feeling consumed and sucked into this what's going on with the other person is that there may be somebody else out there for you. And I'm saying that because Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles, you could possibly meet somebody else. There may be somebody else out there for you that's a better fit, and you could absolutely meet them through your friendships. So keep that in mind. Now, there is a need to retreat. There's going to be a hands down, there is going to be an argument here, and it's going to either make or break you. Please know that this is how this argument is happening, why this argument is happening. There's a butting of heads, butting of control, and it's not coming from a place of love. It's coming from fear of intimacy. Now, there are some positive cards here. So there is going to be a massive fight this month. There is also, not all hope is lost, okay? So in relationships, we tend to, all relationships is an opportunity to learn about ourselves and better ourselves. So this could be a learning curve here. This could be a little blip in the relationship process, the flow of the relationship. And it's coming just from some negative traits, some negative behaviors that, some defense mechanisms that have come into play. But this can also be an opportunity to heal something within you. If this is a controlling, abusive relationship, you need to get the fuck out, okay? I know it's easier said than done. I've been there myself, but you got to get the fuck out. You got to heal yourself here, and your friends are going to be um, that main line to safety, so to speak, or the main line to sanity, depending on the situation here. So all is not lost completely. So just be aware of those behaviors, those triggers that are going to cause some issues, and it's going to kind of blow up in your face. So it will be very obviously what the triggers are, and maybe some things that you need to heal within yourself. Um, I guess I will. I'm really not feeling the need to clarify, unfortunately. This is such a deep reading that the messages are just so clear. It really is just so clear. So that's really what to expect for May. Let's see. I'll clarify a couple. I mean, I don't want to cloud the message that's here. The Five of Swords. So let's see let's see if we can find out what the argument is about. The Five of Swords, please. What is this? Who, what, why for Taurus, please, for the month of May? Five of Swords. Ten of Wands. Somebody feels like they're doing more work than the other. Two of Cups. This is a very special relationship. This is something very valuable. This is a relationship that is perceived as very valuable. There is a connection here. And Temperance again. There is this balancing out, this need to really be patient. What's being asked of you is just patience, and I can see that it's Nine of Swords underneath the deck. This is something that consumption. You are consumed by this relationship. That's not good. Not good. You've got to step back and have some patience here. Really a breather. You gotta let things breathe. You do. In order to grow, they need to breathe. So don't be so consumed with what's going on with the other person. The other person is just busy here. You could be dealing with your boss. You could be dealing with somebody that is a boss. You're dealing with somebody that is in a position of high command at work, and their work is very demanding here. So let's see. Well, since Temperance is here twice, so let's clarify Temperance. Temperance is a very positive card. This is again a card of balancing, patience, the alchemy of things flowing the way they're supposed to, really calm, and underneath the deck I do have a Hanged Man. So this is good. I'm happy to see this, because this is actually seeing things differently. I hope that my message here, or the message in this reading, has really helped you see things differently, to help you, because things just try to have a calm, not too cool, and aloof, but just, go with the flow. There's really not anything. All the things that I've seen about this relationship, there is a lot of positive things about this relationship. It's this need for control, this emotional manipulation, this hot, cold, cutting words. This is what's going to fuck it up, okay? And I really think that this is just something that's coming from a place of fear. This person is very important to you. So you feel like there's a lot to lose. But if the more controlling you are, the higher chances of losing this person. And can you blame them? How do you feel when someone is behaving that way? It's not very attractive. You lose respect for that person. Whew, okay. Temperance, please. Why is Temperance here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Temperance, who, what, why? Three of Swords. The Knight of Wands. And the Fool. This is that happy-go-lucky, free, you know, go with the flow type vibe. This is a fear of heartbreak. This is obviously, you know, you have obviously been hurt in the past, and this is coming from that pain, that hurt, that fear. It's fear. But this is something that is, it's not over yet. I can say that. It is definitely not over yet. It's still, there's still one more fight in either you or the person, not, and I don't mean fight like Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, fight. I mean, like, you know, give it a go. We'll still, you know, take a leap of faith. We'll take a chance on this. But I'm telling you, this argument is going to leave wounds if you're not careful. Okay? Careful with your words. They can hurt and leave permanent damage. So permanent damage. Nine of Wands, this guy's been through it. He's got the battle wounds, the scars and everything, but he still is not giving up. So just be mindful of that. I think that's all I have for this reading. I mean, this reading is pretty deep and heavy, and I need to take a break myself, because this is there's a lot of emotional, you know, it's not complete emotional upheaval. It's just so big and so consuming. Like, the grip is so tight here. Relax. Take a deep breath. Remove yourself from this mental mind trap that you are in. Reach out to your friends. You might actually find a better suitor for you. But that's what I have for May. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful May. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Have a wonderful day.